Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to talk about whether lifting weights makes you stiff, and if it doesn't, what leads to this belief, and a conclusion of all of this. So, first question, does lifting weights make you stiff? Scientifically, the answer is no. There have been many studies which have been carried out to establish this, including a recent systematic review and meta-analysis, which shows that strength training is as effective as stretching for improving the range of motion. I will leave the link in the description for those who are interested in going through the whole review. In addition, we can see impressive flexibility being showcased by people who are very muscular or people who lift extremely heavy weights, from Olympic weightlifters to silver era bodybuilders and those who train like them and even some elite powerlifters. So why is it that most people believe lifting weights, especially heavy weights, makes you reduce your mobility? One word, optimization. Optimization is the reason this narrative exists. People will look at modern bodybuilders and powerlifters and see that indeed the flexibility in a lot of them leaves much to be desired, which leads to the false dichotomy that since these people lift heavy weights and they're stiff, therefore lifting heavy weights makes you stiff. But this is an erroneous conclusion. It's like saying marathon runners have small biceps, therefore running marathons makes your biceps small. It's not that running marathons makes your biceps small, it is that having biceps is not a priority marathon runners because it does not improve their performance. The energy and time that could be used in getting big arms could be used for more important relevant things. This is optimization, making the best use of a situation or resources like time and energy. Likewise, optimization also happens in powerlifting and bodybuilding, which are by far the most common methods of strength training in gyms. If you recall my video, Strength Sports Explained, which will also link in the description, a squat in powerlifting is valid when the hip crease is below the knee. So someone who squats to that level and someone who squats so low until their ass touches the ground, both have valid lifts. So why would a powerlifter work on being more flexible than is required when that time could be used to get stronger and ingrain more efficient movement patterns? The same goes for the other two lifts, the bench press and the deadlift. Powerlifters will abuse leverages in order to make weight move the shortest distance in the most effective way while still being within the rules. This comes at the expense of flexibility because moving weight is more important than being flexible. Similarly, bodybuilding is about having a combination of size, symmetry, conditioning, and good posing, all of which, again, do not need flexibility to attain. So, we've gotten that out of the way. A question might arise now, how do we use weight training to be more flexible, given that it is apparently as effective as stretching? The answer is to move through full ranges of motion with the weights. Don't be like some power lifters who do everything to minimize the range of motion. Move through full ranges of motion and incorporate lifts which might seem unconventional, but remember, the same way the dose makes the poison, the load determines the risk of an exercise. Start with really light weights when attempting movements you're not familiar with in this journey of mobility, and soon you'll realize faster that lifting weight, in fact, does not make you stiff.